Yeah, good morning. You're talking with Mr. Joseph Edem, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Youth and Sports, now handling media subcommittee of the Nigeria-Algeria match coming on Saturday, 12th November at the Gospel Akwa Ibom International Stadium, the nest of champion in Akwa Ibom State.
All right, sir. There were concerns about the pitch, and the state government moved swiftly to fix it. So, can you tell us what's the situation of the pitch right now?
Yeah, I can and say here emphatically with confidence or trust that everything has been put in place. I want to express my appreciation, first of all, to God Almighty and the one He has appointed at this point in time, His Excellency the Governor, to take charge of the affairs of the state. The Governor did not wait. As soon as those issues were raised, he set up a high-powered committee headed by the state government, and he did not even end and approve money, to make sure that everything, all the imbalances that were raised, were swiftly addressed. And for today, the nest of champion is in very perfect condition. I can also ask you to confirm this from the NFF Technical Committee, who has visited Uyo on two occasions. They gave us commendation and they appreciate the effort of the government in this direction. So we are ready for Nigeria and for the world.
All right, sir. There were concerns about termination of contract with the Julius Berger, who maintains the stadium. There were stories like that, which we felt were rumors, and we needed to hear your own side of the story. What is really the situation?
And I thank God it were rumors. Go to the nest of champion now, Julius Berger, and it wants working now to keep the stadium in perfect condition. See, people don't want to follow, the trend of events in the world. We are having some financial difficulties, which is a global phenomenon. But be that as it may, His Excellency the Governor has not the realist effort to make sure that things are working the way it's supposed to be, or within the limit of the available resources in the state. I can tell you, it is only here, as our civil servants, salaries are paid as I went news. We also carry out all infrastructure development to develop the state. Come to the sport industry. As I'm talking to you today, this is the first state in Nigeria that's completed a median sports center, sport academy. If you know you too well, take the Mecca Station Road. You see an imposing structure at Westington Secondary School. That is the first modern sports center. The essence of this is for us to give our youth that sense of belonging, for us to create an enabling environment to put them at competitive advantage with other youths in the world. So we are doing well, things are working well, and government is doing very, very well.
All right, sir. Let's go back to the Nigeria-Algeria game. You said the state is ready. What are you doing in terms of funds mobilization? Because we want to see a full stand.
Akwa Ibom people love football. His Excellency has passion for sport, has interest for sport development, not promoting. I'm talking about development. Development has to do with the grassroots concern. So, even though we have produced ticket, he has drastically reduced the price of the ticket beyond FIFA regulation and standard. Tickets are going to be sold at 500 naira and 1,000. The essence to regulate movement and control the crowd, because we envisage an upsurge of people. Akwa Ibom people, even the neighboring states in the south are ready. Some governors are coming, deputy governors. Today we don't have hotels in Oyo. So I can tell you we are ready. The security department, have been effectively mobilized. Every alarm that was raised last time can never happen again. So we have been able to check those issues. That is the concern of the government and has to do with security of the people and also the players. We have a name. The state is at stake, and we must make sure that nothing is left undone for the purpose of ensuring success. One, for the arrangement and preparation, and 2 for Nigeria to qualify for Russia 2018.
All right. Speaking of qualification, before I let you go, you're a fan of the Super Eagles. Every Nigerian is.
Of course.
Just tell me, how do you feel? What's your take on the Eagles? Have been playing. They've had good results recently.
Okay.
For a couple of months or years back, they used to say Uyo was not good for Eagles because they always don't win.
Okay.
But they've won recently, and there's this strong feeling that it's beginning to look like the right place for the Eagles. Now, as a fan, you've seen the team play. What's your assessment? One, and then secondly, what's your prediction for the Saturday game?
You see, I have seen a lot of development, and there's subscription and style in the game. Let me come back to the issue of not winning football in Uyo. It is not Uyo per se. You cannot have that kind of structure. You don't expect success. We're talking about Super Eagles of yesterday. In fact, the choice of Uyo is a consensus. It's a general consensus of even Nigerian Football Federation, the government of Nigeria, and especially the new coach. So, it is one thing for you to make an investment. The expectation will come. The quality is what you are talking about. There are people who are going to be the driving force. So, the new set of Super Eagles can give us what we want. And I can assure Nigeria, we will win that match by 2-1. That's what my spirit tells me.
All right, sir.
2-1.
All right, sir. Thank you for your time.
I want to thank God. I want to tell everybody that Akwa Ibom State government is ready. We have put everything in place. The other day, I raised the issue of green, white, green T-shirt. So when you go to international matches, even Premier League, you see local putting on the jerseys. That was the concern of Super Eagles. That was the concern of Nigerian Football Federation. And we were expecting that as they are coming, they will bring those T-shirts for us to share to the public. Do you understand? But as I'm talking to you today, I'm still expecting. It would have been a very nice thing to do. Nigerian national anthem will be sung every time to spur up the morale, to motivate our people, to raise, the tempo of support. So everything that has to do in our own preparation, the government has even more than expected done it. I'm now waiting for the Football Federation to bring the green, white, green T-shirt they promised as a new innovation for motivation, for support, and for boosting of the morale of the game. So every one person is assured of government protection. Now, don't come near the field where you don't have ticket, because we're not allowed you. 50 meters away from the stadium, they're not coming in. Checks are starting at the beginning of the Ring Road 3. So you walk in with your ticket. That's what we're going to do. Like happening every other place. You understand? I want to assure us there's going to be peace, and we will succeed. We are even succeeding now in every aspect. So let us come out en masse to support Nigeria, to support government, to support our cause. I wish and I thank God that, God willing, we shall go there. Thank you. God bless everyone.
Thank you, sir.